Leaving Hanoi at 7 a.m, we reached Halong City at noon, and after a quick lunch, we flocked to the harbour for this special tour. At 2:10 p.m, Bao Tor, one of the most beautiful pleasure boats in Halong Bay, started its journey. As the boat moved outwards and onwards, the beauty of Halong was unveiled, and our feelings were inexpressible. The boat can carry up to 50 tourists, and all of us felt warmly welcomed and very comfortable with the comedy movies and our tour programs that it offered. Halong Bay is situated in the northeast of Vietnam, west of the Tonkin Gulf. There are 1,969 islands in Halong Bay, covering an area of 1,353 square kilometers. When we reach the first stop, we will move on in rowboats. Then the tour guide starts his job with a rich introduction about the culture, the geomorphic value of Halong Bay, and about the 2-day, 1-night tour we were on. He also provided us with the necessary information about his insured tour. After 2 hours, we arrived at the centre of Halong Bay. What a scene it was for us to see. Now, the tourist guides of Hogum Import, Export and Tourism Company started their jobs. Michael, a 2-year-old tourist, had to put on a life jacket, which is also provided for non-swimmers. It was extremely exciting to row these kayaks by ourselves and to discover the grottos of Halong. Each kayak can carry 2 tourists and a guide, who is always there to help with necessary instructions. The first destination of our adventure was Buizam Grotto, one of the most beautiful grottos in Halong Bay. Normal fishermen could have never set foot in this grotto due to their lack of canoes or kayaks. How did we feel inside this grotto? Well, we were overwhelmed by the wilderness and the adventurousness. This is also the reason why tourists must always follow instructions from tour guides in tours like this. What makes such tours more special is that we cannot enter the grotto whenever we want, and thus the tour guide must thoroughly grasp how the tide flows here. The tour guides must thoroughly understand the tide flow here if he wants to enter this unique grotto. The fast current drives the boat along, and tourists must lie flat in the boat to avoid hanging stalactites. Tour guides must see the safety water levels. For example, we only have 1 hour today to discover this grotto, because if we stay longer, the water level will become too low for the kayak to leave. On the other hand, if the water level is too high, the kayaks cannot maneuver themselves as they are too close to the hanging stalactites.
Nhũ đá sẽ buông xuống rất thấp và như thế bạn sẽ không vượt qua được cái đoạn thấp nhất của hang.
Hogum Tourism Company is the only one which provides such a tour. It has been cooperating with the International Sea Canoe Company to survey and discover grottos in Halong since 1992. It was not until 1999 that they started adventurous tours, and their clients in those early days were mainly foreign tourists. At present, the company has 8 special tour guides who have been specially trained for 3 months in Thailand. These guides know by heart the terrain, the history, cultural value, geomorphology of Halong Bay, and are also very skilled in swimming, rowing, dealing with problems such as providing any first aid needed. We have never seen such amazing scenes as Halong Bay. Its grottos, its sparkling silicon-like stalactites and its stalagmites. These feelings can only have been possible in adventurous tours, not in traditional ones to Hbiencuong, heavenly residence, or Sung Sok, surprise grottos. It took us about 20 minutes to row through the 100-metre Buizam grotto and reach a fantastic lake surrounded by mountains covered with trees and plants. In the lake are hundreds of jellyfish swimming around.
Yeah, I feel so great, so excited because I saw everything so natural. And for me, I think first time to say this. Before I saw, but it felt so natural. Yeah.
What about the canoe?
Oh,
Inside the cave?
Yeah, beginning I was a little bit afraid, but now I'm feeling excited.
Michael, okay?
Michael, okay. Michael also a little bit afraid beginning. But now, 怎么说的手呢？手呢？
Great. This is very nice.
Why
So peaceful here, fresh air from Hanoi. It's very nice.
At 6 p.m, the guide asked us to return to Bao Tour pleasure boat. It was quite an experience to meet the real fishermen in the middle of the bay.